Yeah? What is good, homies? Your boy is back once again, another day. Oh my goodness, what's good, my boy? How's it going, Howard? How are you doing? Everything going good, my boy? Day 5 of streaming on Potential Man build. Okay. This build is truly perfect. It's gotten me through many dark days already. You know, I can say if this PC wasn't here in my life, then you guys might not be seeing me on Thursday. Well, I don't know. Oh, well, I think it's making, you know, a little fun, but you know, just in case people are confused. It's really that top part right there. It says Xbox 360, not PC. However, I will say, the next Sonic game is Sonic 4, and that'll be on PC. What's wrong with Platinum Hits? I kind of like the way the Platinum Hits looks. Bad day because your boomer command is off center. Hold on a second. Is it off center? Because it shouldn't be, because I don't know why it would be. Let me see. Why is it over there? Hold on a second. Let's figure out why it's over there. Okay. There we go. Okay, boomer's good. What about zoomer? Oh, whoops. Okay. We'll do this. We will lock this. We will also move zoomer. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that face. Maybe I should move it up like this. I think I'll do the same thing with boomer. I think boomer was a little bit too far down. Let me boomer. There we go. We'll move it up. Like about right there. There we go. How's that looking? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Now we got some good boomer and zoomer. Yes. How are you guys doing? What's going on? What the freak is going on with you guys? Go on. Tell old Papa Chris what's going on. Seen I've been real gamers. Oh, have you been playing Sifu? Because that game is for real gamers. Absalom and Hades 2. So I know Hades 2, and I'm pretty sure I've heard of Absalom. Oh yeah, I did see this game a little while ago. It looked cool. And yeah, Sifu. Dog. I've been playing Sifu. Wait, did you beat it on master? Or the highest difficulty or whatever? Wait, Adam, did you actually beat it on master? Wait, I need to know this. Because if so, I have questions for you. Oh, okay. I see. Because I am playing it on master, and this is quite possibly one of the hardest games ever. I'm not it, Adam. I think this might be something that you had mentioned earlier about how I should just play games to, you know, have fun and, you know, enjoy them for what they are. Because I'm playing Sifu on master, and I don't know if I'm having a good time. I can't get past the first what is it? Not the slums. What is it called? What is that first area called? The Sugs? I think it's called the Sugs or something. I can't remember. Dog. Yeah, the bamboo dude. Yes. Like I can't beat him. He's so strong. Like I can only get like 3 hits. His health goes down by like this much, and then he does so much damage to me. You can't call yourself a capital G if you don't play on the hardest though. Oh God, handed to him in knockout tour. Wait, Howard's not a real gamer? Well, I guess Howard never said he, well, I guess Howard has never really said he was a gamer. As a matter of fact, I'd say Howard would admonish the fact that you even like pretended he was a gamer. Yeah, yeah, exactly. See, look, he put it right there. I never claimed to be. As a matter of fact, he hates being a gamer. I use capital G gamer derogatory. Yeah, Howard is not a gamer. Let's go ahead and get that straight. He's a casual fan of games. I think that is the most accurate way to put Howard, you know. You can never be wrong if you play both sides. Yeah, but if you play both sides, like, bro, that's lame, okay? Yo, pick a side. You know, that's what I always say. Pick a side, P9, of course. Yep, you all know it. But yeah, I've just been on Sifu, and it's just been, it's been cooking me, Adam. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can barely get past the fight before the boss or whatever, like the room with all the people. It's just so hard. It's just so hard. These guys are, they just won't stop hitting me, and I can't get out of their way, and they, oh man, yeah, it's a problem. The old boy room? Is that what the room is? Is it called the old boy room? Because if that's what it's called, that, yes, it's that room. Is a reference to Old Boy? Wait, what? Okay, wait, I'm sorry. I assumed you were talking about like becoming an old man in Sifu. Is Old Boy like a song or something? Or is it like a movie? Old Boy, a 2003 South Korean action thriller. There's no way I would have seen Old Boy. And no, the room that I'm talking about, it's the room before that one where you have like 15 or like 10 to 15 people or whatever, and they're just like all around you. That room. Bro probably knows less movies and music than me. Well, if you want to talk about culture, I'll have you know, I saw Scarface for the first time. So call me uncultured all you want, but I saw Scarface. So your boy knows ball, just so you know. Scarface sucks. It doesn't matter if it sucks or not. All that matters is if you're cultured in something, okay? It would be like people talking about watching The Original Room. The Original Room was a bad movie, but it was, you know, but watching it means you're cultured in some way. Not even remotely a film guy movie. Oh, now we're talking about, oh, what's a movie for film guys? When you were just talking about being cultured, okay? Being cultured is just watching the things. That's all that means. Oh wait, oh sorry guys, I have to clean my pixels on my OLED monitor. I will be looking at you from this angle because this is where OBS is now. But as for Scarface, it had its moments. Scarface definitely had its moments. It definitely had its moment. Was he a good drug lord? No. Was he cool, gutsy, and spunky in the beginning? Yeah. Kind of rock with him in the beginning. But then, you know, he goes down the wrong path. You know, it had its points. It definitely kept my attention pretty much the whole time. Most people remember for the time. Say hello to my little friend. It was the quote that I know. It was the quote that I know. Yeah, I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was the worst thing ever. I've definitely seen worse movies. And to be honest, I don't even know if I'd say Scarface was bad, quote unquote. I don't know if I'd say good or amazing, but I don't know. I definitely don't think I'd say bad though. I definitely don't think I'd say bad. It definitely had some qualities to it. But yeah, so your boy is cultured. Just so you know, okay, all right. I also saw The Godfather. Godfather, is that what you would call a film guy movie? Do I get the approval of the chat? Yeah, I didn't think so. So it feels like there's no movie I could watch where, you know, people would say, yeah, of course. Well, unfortunately, I did in fact just lie. I did not watch The Godfather, and I don't plan on watching because I'm pretty sure that movie's like 3 hours. No. I did just in fact lie. Keep saying what you were going to. No, we're fine. I don't need to go. I don't need to go on with that line of reasoning and thought process. You know, I don't need to keep saying it. It's fine. It's cool. No, you know, it doesn't even need to be said, to be honest. Oh no, 3 hours. 3 hours is a long time. 3 hours. If I start watching at 12, that means I'm not done until 3. That's like my whole day is gone. I got stuff to do. I got people to see. Okay, all right, whatever. Oh, guys, I know I've said it before, but now it's like real. So allegedly, GPU prices are about to go up to 5,000 or something like that, allegedly. And if that's the case, then I'm sorry, the 5090 specifically and other GPU prices about to go up even more. So I low-key got in at the very last possible moment of building a PC. I think RAM prices have gone up even more. So it's it's wraps. You can't even get a PC anymore. Are you come to Boston tomorrow for Terminator 2? Well, unfortunately, my flight does not leave until Thursday. So it's gonna be a little tough one for me. No, Howard, be the inconvenient guy and just show up, you know? Just show up unplanned so everyone has to figure stuff out around your schedule. Okay, that's what you need to do, all right? If you want to be a real capital F friend. Speaking of Boston, yeah. So Howard tells me it's gonna be rainy. Sounds familiar? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Adam? Are you saying that to me? What are you trying to say, Adam? No, I don't know what you are insinuating with that comment. Could be anybody. First of all, I told everybody when I was gonna be here. That was in chat. I just said it a while back. Okay, I just said when Blacklisted was gonna be. So you should have just known I was gonna be here that week. Okay. Now maybe I didn't say January 8th specifically. Maybe I didn't say that, but I did say January, and I did say around Blacklisted, and I did say when Blacklisted was. So you guys should just put all the pieces together, okay? Howard did in fact remind me, and it took me like 3 or 4 days to finally do it. I've just been so busy. And then I was like, all right, I have to actually do this. And you know what? I did it yesterday. Okay, I did it yesterday. I did wait a little bit late to finally say stuff, you know. I did wait a little bit longer. But good news is I did do it. So now we can do fun things. A rainy weekend right after everyone's break and the rise of Superflow. Great choice. Okay, well, there's nothing I can do about this, okay? Because this one blacklisted. There was nothing I can do about this one. This was completely out of my control. Completely out of my control. But that doesn't mean we can't have a good time, homies. That does not mean we can't have fun there. You know, I only have 3 things though. I only have 3 options. I put them in the chat: bouldering, bagel place, adventuring. I really want to, you know, I want to give a great experience to Tyreek, okay? Because he's gonna be down there with us, so that'll be cool. You have work? Oh man, oh, Sydney has work. Sydney, quit your job. Quit. Nah, yeah, it is a little unfortunate with my timing. We can go to Big Street. We can go to Brick Street Bagel. Is that all right? If that's a good bagel place, I'm down. I just know you guys were hyping up bagels before, and so, you know, I said I'd never had a good bagel. So I just want a good, wherever you think is a good bagel place that you think a person would like, I just want to go there. And I literally had 2-day work weeks in a, oh, you mean you only had work for 2 days of the week? That's pretty good. I'll see what I can swing, but I also have a lot of work to get done this week. I took last week off. Hey, no worries. Hey, it's on me for not letting you guys know a lot sooner. So that's on me. That's on me. So you guys don't have to do anything crazy or anything like that. If you gotta work, you gotta work. I get it. I understand. But if you do have some time, maybe we can do something. But, you know, don't force it or whatever. That's on me. I definitely should have not dropped the ball on that. That's my fault. That's my fault. However, there is a chance, small chance, I come later in the year. Small chance. Maybe I'll actually come around October or something like that, but we'll see. We'll see if I can swing that. But yeah, so, you know, we're gonna go around the city. It's gonna be great. Maybe, I don't know. There's so many places we can go. I don't even know. We could also go check out the Hop Up place. They like for dinner. If that's all the time we can spare. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'd be down 100%. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Okay, no, it should be fine, because I know Tyreek is like allergic to like fish, but I think we can avoid that, because I think Dan went with us one time, right, and he didn't die. Now he's allergic to like shellfish stuff. So that, I know that's one thing. I really wanted to go to the sushi place, but he'll die apparently. Ooh, wow. He's allergic to fish. Wow. Okay, whatever. But he won't be there until Friday, so I have all Thursday, so we'll do stuff. We'll figure some stuff. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll just pull up. All right, Howard, here's what we're gonna do. All right, we are going to drive all the way to Adam's house at 1 p.m. on a Thursday, and we're just gonna harass him for a bit. How does that sound? You wanna go harass Adam? Seafood is the only great food up here in Boston. I don't know if it's the only good food, the only great food. Okay, I think the pastries there are pretty good. Okay, we can do that. Okay, all right, Adam, you hear that? We're gonna go to your place. We're gonna harass you. Okay, is that cool on a Thursday weekday? As a, you know, fun fact, funny fun fact. I've never been to a lot of your guys' places, but you know, I've seen Sydney's place. I actually haven't been to Dan's. I was gonna say I've been to Dan's, but that was actually Kennedy. I went to Kennedy's place in Oklahoma. I've been to Pat's. I have not been to Greg and Tiff's. I haven't been to your place, Adam. Obviously, I've been to Howard's. Yeah. I need to come every single time I come. I just need to go to everybody's house one time. And so then after like 5 years, I will eventually have been to everybody's house. You've been to my house? Oh, when we dropped you off. It was after one of the 24-hour streams. We had dropped you off. That was a long time ago. If only it come a couple weeks from now, we're gonna be doing something for Sydney's birthday and the Super Bowl again. Man, you guys love to have fun in a couple weeks when I'm not. No, actually, that's a lie, because we had so much fun last time I was there. We had so much fun. No. I was not in your. I did not sneakily stealth into your house while you weren't there. I didn't show up and just hang out with your parents while you were gone. I can assure you that did not happen. Just the outside. No, yeah, you and Jareet. Oh, so hey, the way you spell Jareetha's name, there's an A after the E. So it's really tricky because it doesn't sound like it'd be there, but it is. You dropped me MV2. I actually just yapped about superhero physics while I was legit dying of tired. Were we talking about superhero physics? That sounds like something we would say. That does sound like something we would say. Yeah, there you go. Sylvanos waiting room for Rivals 2? Bro, wake me up when they add Ori, bro. Wake me up when they add Ori. That's the only character I care about in Rivals. If they give me Ori, then I'm good, okay? Because I loved Ori. I loved Ori in Rivals 1. To be honest, low-key, I would low-key play Rivals competitively for Ori. Do 10 push-ups? Okay. Ori's never coming back and you're a fake fan. What do you mean I'm a fake fan? I played all the Ori games. How am I a fake fan? I love Ori. Ori's so good. It's okay. It's okay, Sydney. I don't even think she noticed. But I did. But I noticed. Bro, what are you talking about? A tier? What? I literally, so when I started playing Rivals 1, I tried Zetterberg. I was like, yeah, he's whatever. I tried Orcane. I was like, okay, he's interesting or whatever. Who else did I play? I really like Olympia. Olympia was cool. But I think I picked Olympia second. I think there was one other character I tried or whatever. Oh, I tried what the smoke guy? What's his face? Forsburn? I tried Forsburn. I really didn't like Forsburn. He did not vibe with me. And then I got to Ori and I was like, wait, hold on. Ori kind of schmoobs. Like he was kind of weird. He had the the ball was like, wait, this is interesting. And then I looked up some stuff about Ori. I was like, wait, this guy's kind of sick. I love Ori. He's the character that made the game so enjoyable for me. I definitely don't think that's true because Ori is so much weirder and different from the whole cast. And he didn't even necessarily, like, for example, if I want to play a character or whatever that plays the game for me, I would play Zetterburn. Zetterburn plays the game. Like when you play Ori, he's just so cool. He's so cool, and you actually have to think about things. Ori's a character that makes you have to really get the blood flowing. Zetterburn plays for you in 2, not 1. Are you sure? I don't know. At least to me, it felt like he just played for me. I was like, okay, yeah, you can do these things like link together. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. But Ori, it didn't feel like that. I feel like I have to really do stuff. Yeah, they just shot him in 2-4. I really did not like Zetterburn in Rivals 2. Like, okay, I played him because he was like the only character that felt at least somewhat good, but I really did not like him. You know, you say he played the game for you, but like I really did not rock with Zetterburn, even though he was like the only one that I would like, that I was like vibing with, I guess. I don't know. Like I didn't like Crag. I tried to like Crag, but I couldn't get with him. Let's see, who else? Oh, I tried the space cat. Freak, what's the space cat name? The black space cat. Oh, what's her name? It's like oh, I can't remember. I'm dying. What was her name? It's she has the lightsaber. Clarin. I mean, doesn't she like get in a spaceship? Doesn't she like get in a spaceship, like fly around the galaxy and stuff like that? If you're not from Earth, you're from space. Okay, if you're not from Earth, you're just from space. I don't know what to tell you. She's literally future. Is she from Earth? If she's not, she's from space. Is she from the Rivals of Aether Earth? But regardless, yeah, I couldn't really get from Clarin. She's Forsburn's granddaughter. That's in lore. Isn't she a cat? Isn't Forsburn like a dog? Isn't he like a hyena or something? What do you mean granddaughter? I don't think those genes mix like that. How does that work? You can't do that. It doesn't work. CPU racist? That's not racist. What are you talking about? I literally had to take a whole biology class of like, why certain species can't have babies or whatever. Her grandma was a panther. Yeah, but panthers and hyenas, I don't believe are in the same. Is it genus? Is that, or is it species? Yeah, they're not the same species. So how does that work? No, that's literally not what I'm saying. I'm just saying they have to be close enough on the actual like animal kingdom tree in order for it to actually work. That's all I'm saying. They just have to be close enough. Like, for example, if you said like lions and tigers, they're not the same, but they're like close enough, It's something. You've been around furries enough to know that's not. First of all, what are you talking about? What furries have I been around? One, And two, what are the ones that I've been around that you know about? Because if you know about them, you can tell me. Because that is news to me. Is it you? Any Lucario main ever? First of all, okay. Growlithe? Okay, I don't know. He might be. I think he had a tail at one point or something, if I remember. I can't remember. He might be. But Ace, no shot. No way, no how, okay? All right, no way he is. He's just a kid just playing the fun character to do combos. But Growlithe, I don't know, he might be. He might. I couldn't tell you. It is funny because there was a Lucario main, a Brawl Lucario main. I think his name was Tommy, if I remember correctly. My boy Will, he was like, we were going to, I believe it was Low Tier City 4, and he was riding up there with me. He was like, yo, can we go pick up my boy Tommy? And I was like, okay. It was a little out of the way. It was like 30 minutes to an hour out of the way, but we got him or whatever. And he was in fact a furry. You know what? I guess I don't know that 100%. I don't know if that's 100% true, but he did have the demeanor and he did have the swag of a furry. So that is, and he was a Lucario main. So take that for what you will. Yeah. Oh, there was something I was gonna tell you guys. Oh, what was I gonna? Oh, I was gonna tell you guys something. Oh, it was kind of. It wasn't important. Oh, what was it? No, it wasn't. It wasn't about Blacklisted. It was about something completely unrelated. I can't remember. It's gone. It's gone from my memory. Oh well. Wait, hold on a second. You know what? I forgot this whole conversation was starting because I was telling about Tyreek throwing. What do you mean? What did he throw? He threw what? And yeah, I was telling you guys about me playing Sifu and how master mode is just very, very, oh yeah. And I was telling Adam, I think I know about that thing you were talking about when you play games, but not necessarily for fun. And in Sifu, I'm not sure if I'm having fun. And that might be because I'm playing it on master mode. And it's actually quite insane. And I don't know how I'm supposed to get past the bamboo guy. I really, truly do not. This might be the hardest game I've ever played. Sifu just kind of overhyped. I mean, was it overhyped? I mean, I remember seeing people talk about it when it first came out, but I wouldn't say it's overhyped. Really just felt like a standard. Sifu won a couple Game of the Years. Oh, I definitely did not know that. I will say, for me, it's definitely not a standard beat up type game. And the reason why is because they just make it so complex or whatever, more fighting game-esque. So in master mode, it's actually kind of crazy. Like the parrying you have to do to survive, and then after the parrying, the like amount of different moves you have to do to like potentially sweep out enemies and then not get hit and then not die is actually kind of crazy. Sifu is like, on master mode specifically. I haven't played on disciple or whatever the normal mode is, because I've only played on master, and it is insane. Like it's so hard. And all right, I'm gonna say this line. But there's like no extra meaning behind it. Okay, like, you know, it got me thinking. I was like, should I decrease the difficulty? Should I just go down to normal mode and play the game like that? I assume I'd be able to actually get through the game and I might have a better time, but I don't know if my pride will let me do it. I don't know if my pride will let me go down to non-master mode to play Sifu. You didn't start mode? No. It is very rare nowadays where I start a game in normal mode. It's very, very rare. You're nuts? What do you mean I'm nuts? Why am I nuts? Okay, when you see hard mode in the game, like, you're like, okay, yeah, you know, if you're, you know, good at games, yeah, okay, yeah, I need something a little bit harder than, you know, than normal. Yeah, so, you know, when I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do hard mode, you know, I can get with this, I understand it. Or just HP sponge. This game, I don't know if it's really HP sponge. If it's a new experience. I mean, like, if I'm looking at it, it's like, what? It's like a fighting type game. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can play games like that. You know, and you know, you gotta realize, like, I'm like a gamer, you know? I've beaten Celeste, okay? I've beaten Chapter 9, all right? I've beaten Demon Souls, okay? I've beaten Sekiro. I've beaten Sekiro, okay? On stream, you guys were there. All right, I'm a gamer, okay? I beat hard games. I beat Sonic 06. So when I see Sifu, I'm like, oh, hard mode and Sifu? Okay, yeah, I'll just do that. Like, that's fine. This is like hard. Since that's what the devs assume most people are capable of, so I assume normal mode so I use normal mode to determine if the devs think we're babies or not. I don't know, Adam, you tell me, do the devs think we're babies by playing on normal mode of Sifu? Is Sifu baby mode easy on normal? If you are actually a gamer, then you have some actual gamers in your list instead of current anime season slop. What are you talking about? What? I do have games about what are you talking about? Hold on a second. Am I crazy? I do have games on my list, okay? Like I have like Sifu's on my list. Elden Ring is on there. I have Armored Core 6. All right. Metroid Dread, Devil May Cry 3, Pikmin 4. All right. Yo, we got Astrobot, Doom, Balatro, Blueprints, Death's Door. Ollie World, I need to go back and play that. Slay the Spire. I do need to play that. Dead Cells, Cold to Live, like what are we talking about? These are gamer games. Those are games on my list. It's still a hard game. Okay, all right, so Sifu is still a hard game even with normal mode. All those were current season popular. I don't think you literally heard the list. I literally said DMC 4. I'm sorry, DMC 3. Did you not hear DMC 3? Okay, like what are we even saying? I even like come on. They're not all like Ollie World. That's not new. Like what are we talking about, bro? You're just saying stuff. You're just saying stuff. So we're just calling everything slop. They are just calling everything slop. Yes. Yes. He is one of these slop people. Ollie World is a kid's game? No, it's not. Ollie World is a very fun game. Okay, it's not a kid's game. It is a video game. From slop. I will say though, micro slop is a fun thing to say. I don't know what it is. Micro slop just kind of works. But people are just saying slop just to say slop. They deserve it. Hey, you may or may not be right about that, but it is fun to say. Man, poor Phil Spencer, man. Pretty much ever since this AI thing became like really, really big, I think they just kind of like pushed him out of the limelight. Like they just kind of said like, all right, go into your hovel, Phil. Freak Phil. No, I like Phil Spencer. You know what? I'll say it. I think Phil Spencer is a cool guy. At least he seems like a cool guy. Poor wealthy CEO Phil Spencer. Okay. Well, what if this was Gabe from Valve? Okay. All right. If this was Gabe, you wouldn't say, "Oh, poor billionaire Gabe Newell." Okay. You'd be like, "Dang, yeah, it is kind of sad they're doing that to Gabe. You know, our Lord and Savior." Okay. I hate him too. You hate Gabe? Oh, all right. Hey, you know what? I can't say nothing to you. If you hate Gabe, you are. Hey, you're different. Yours looks like someone trying to be a snob and whine when it turns out their entire slate comes out of HEB. A snob? What are you talking about? I just play games that I think look cool. What are you talking about? You said like a snob? Is it snob? Hey chat, is it snobby to play games that you think are cool and you want to play and have fun with? Is it snobby to play fun games? What? Poor I hate him just. He tried too hard and ended up being super fake. Especially with the league of him saying he can buy Nintendo. I just think that makes him more of a gamer. He wants to have the most game. Gabe gets away with way too much. Does he? What has Gabe gotten away with? What has he gotten away with? It's snobby to call yourself a gamer and then start rattling off from soft game. I literally had 2 in the list. In my list that I said. I mean, I guess in the first 2 games I did say Demon Souls and whatchamacallit, Sekiro. But I said other games too, okay? Gabe introduced loot boxes to the Western world. Nah, you know what? You got me on that one. Which set up microtransactions in general. Nah, you got me on that one, Howard. I can't say anything about that one. That one's just true. By taking delivery of a new 500 million super yacht with a submarine garage on board, hospital and gaming fit. Wait, isn't this his marine research yacht or whatever? But he wears polos and responds to people's emails, so he's just a regular guy. Okay, I'm not even saying he's a regular guy. Okay. Get up, work, go scuba. That is pretty crazy. That's all. But you know what? He does good for gaming, I guess. You know, he's done a good thing for gaming, so I guess I can't be too mad. There's between Gabe and other billionaires that he believes in long-term gain. I think, where is this good? I guess not completely gouging the PC gaming market. I guess that's pretty good, you know, in billionaire terms, because they just can't help themselves. But Gabe, seemingly, allegedly, he just sits there and does nothing. He's not trying to corner the market or anything like that. He's just there. And you know, it's crazy because like I don't even have like a big stake in PC gaming like that. Is he monopolizing PC storefronts? Is he monopolizing it? Because correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a monopoly is when you are doing like unfair business practices and also like buying up your competition to make to make you the only competitor or the only person in the market. Now I will say I'm not very well versed in this. I'm really not well versed in this. But from what I've heard, Steam has not done anything of the sort. Like in terms of like monopoly wise, taking the cuts from game devs. Didn't they like change something about that? Like now I'm not saying it's still not a lot, but didn't they change the cut from like what Valve gets 90% to where Valve only gets 70% or something like that? That's still way too much. I will agree, but hey, that's something, I guess. And the only reason they aren't Hitler is because, like I said, they believe in long-term gain. I mean, they sure do believe in this long-term because it's been a long time. But yes, please do correct me if I'm wrong about Gabe, because the impression that I have of Gabe is that he is just a truly generous and great man for gaming. That is what I know. But I will admit I am not super duper well versed. But even people who allegedly hate billionaires love Gabe. So I assume there's something at least good there that makes him different from the others. It's more accurate to say he's the least evil and actually likes games. Least evil? Well, then I guess what has he done that's evil? As opposed to people like Bobby Kotick. Like when we say like what has Gabe and Steam done that was evil? I guess more accurate. Because like what Bobby Kotick was doing, that was evil. Loot boxes, forgot about that. Forgot about loot boxes. Forgot about the loot boxes. Okay, all right. That's just one small little evil thing. Okay, that's just one tiny one. Okay, usually there are like multiple evil things going on around, like, you know, horrible business practices, horrible treatment of employees, like, you know, gouging the customer, you know, things like that. And then, you know, loot boxes are just kind of thrown on the side. You know, it's like an add-on for most evil things. Yeah, but you know, he has like a smidge of sin on him, you know? Loot boxes. I say a sin. It literally has a whole gaming market around it, literally ruining people's lives with the CS skins and stuff like that. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Don't let our very low bar cloud your judgment. Wait. Okay, well, you know what? I don't even know where your guys' bar is then. I guess where is your bar? Like how low is your bar? Like where is your I guess I don't know. Like I guess I don't know how low the bar is. In the gutter. Interesting. That is true. Okay, so what if wait, hold on a second. What if your favorite streamer, me, became a billionaire? What if I won the lottery and became a billionaire? Like let's say taxes didn't delete me, okay? Let's say I became a billionaire. Would you hate me? Would you hate me if I just had $1 billion? Oh no, if I just happen to come across it, I would be the only good billionaire, guaranteed. I can tell you out of every single head of video games, Gabe is the only one that seems to like games. I still think Phil Spencer likes games. I truly believe Phil Spencer likes games. Well, you see, if you were a billionaire, taxes wouldn't delete you. Okay, I'm saying if I won the lottery, like, you know, that was part, like, if I won the lottery, like, you know, and by delete me, I meant like take it from like $1 billion to like 500 million to make me not a billionaire, you know? Like, I'm gonna say, like, you know, I won enough or whatever, the taxes would keep me at a billionaire still. That is what I was saying with that. Not Sony, not Microsoft, probably not. Okay, Nintendo are absolutely gamers. They absolutely, well, okay, hold on a second, hold on. Miyamoto loves games. He is the only upper person that I know loves games. Everybody else above him, I don't know. But I know Miyamoto loves games. And I know Sakurai loves games. Even though he's not Nintendo, he's, you know, his own Sora Limited, but you know, Sakurai loves games. You mean the price of games? Yeah. What I'm saying is, all right, Adam, I have $1 billion now. Okay, I won the lottery, and my full like net, my full net gain is $1 billion. All right. Are we shifting the CEOs that want to squeeze the wallet from? Oh no, Fong. Adam is saying how much he hates Gabe, and I was saying that I assumed Gabe wasn't that bad, but apparently he is. And I was just trying to, and now I'm saying, if I just won the lottery and got $1 billion, would you hate me? If I just won $1 billion. Miyamoto likes his games and he killed Paper Mario, so how about that? You can say he killed Paper Mario, but what I'm saying is they gave me Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake. So whatever you did in the past, I'm fine. I got my remake. I'm okay. I've come to terms with everything. As long as they gave it a shot and they cared enough to make it, water under the bridge, Miyamoto. Water under the bridge. I'm saying it deserves more hate and he gets away with a lot, but is the least evil out of the gaming CEOs. He deserves more hate. Okay, all right. So we have loot boxes. All right, so we have loot boxes. Okay, what else do we hate, Gabe? Me personally, I don't care about a super. I don't care about a $500 million super yacht. I honestly don't care about that. If he wants to buy that with his money, sure, whatever. I don't think that deserves hate. Me personally. Like, yeah, loot boxes. There we go. We got one. Okay, what else do we hate Gabe on? But there's a boatload of stuff, video game CEO, that many people forgot about. Oh yeah, that's absolutely true. That is absolutely true. But I think Adam's point is, with other people, with other CEOs, we call out a lot more than we do for Gabe. But for me, I don't know exactly what Gabe has done that deserves hate. That I can't really point to another thing except loot boxes. Loot boxes, that's definitely a bad one. That's definitely a bad one. We'll all agree to that. We're gonna gloss over the cut from game sales. We might. I guess what's the normal standard? I guess in order for me to feel something about that, I would have to know, is that like, do other platforms give more? Is it less? Is it always bad? We'll see. They created the standard. That is a good point. That's a good point. They did create the standard. Let's see. You know what? I can look it up right now. What is Steam's cut from Valve? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, so I mean honestly, I'm looking at the cut right now, and it says Steam standardly takes 30%. I don't know. And like, as a game makes more money, I guess they take less. Actually, you know what? I'll say that's fine. I feel like that's fine. The creator keeps 70, Valve gets 30. Is that bad? One third of a cup? Well, it's not really 1/3, right? 1/3 would be 66%, but this is 70%. Epic's is 12% for reference. Epic's is 12%? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's really, really good. That is. I still, even though Epic's is 12%, I'm not convinced that 30% is unreasonable. A friend pointed out to me that Steam has a lot more features on their platform than, say, Epic. That, as far as I'm aware, that is true. Sure, it's better than record labels. Well, okay, well, how much is a record label? Like, I assume record labels are taking actually 60 to 70%. Well, what else is everything into account? Like, are we talking about the overhead and time for devs to make a game? I don't know. I feel like 30% is because what, every $100 they make, Valve takes 30. I don't know. When I hear that, I'm like, okay, I still make 70. This is, it's their platform, whatever. They create all the infrastructure for us to be able to do this. I don't know. That sounds, that doesn't sound unreasonable. Record labels actually take 80. Oh God, they take 80. Oh God, that's all. See, that's bad. What? That's actually criminal. Okay, they're not even getting more than half of their earned revenue. I feel like, I mean, call me crazy. I feel like 30% isn't bad, actually. I will say, when comparing it to Epic, that is, they're a little bit more than 50% better, just in terms of revenue split, which is absolutely great. 100%. but I don't think that necessarily makes Steam's bad. It's bad when you account for publishers too. Wait. When you account for publishers. Because I guess publishers have to take a cut of the 70% that you got. Well, I guess huh. I guess if you're like an indie dev, then that portion for publishers, that doesn't really affect you as much, right? Because you're just making the game with no kind of backing, I suppose. Like you're just making a game. Unless you're an indie dev, you aren't seeing the 70%. No, that is a good point. That is a fair point. But I guess then my next question is, who is making games? Well, I guess there's a lot, right? Like who are the people that are making games but they're published by somebody else? Like who okay, give me an example of like a team or whatever that might have been affected by this or could be in the future or something like that. Like somebody who's, you know, published by who has a publisher. I can't think of an example like what? A Square Enix game published by Nintendo? Like, is that is that what we're thinking? I guess like Capcom, you know, a game, but it's published by Sony. Like, am I supposed to be sad that maybe Capcom isn't seeing all their money? I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to see who this affects the most specifically. Like, give me a feel good story. Make me feel for them. Make me be like, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, that actually is bad. Indie games with indie publishers. You know, I've never thought of an indie publisher. An indie publisher? Is Devolver an indie publisher? Huh. I guess I never thought of that. Okay. All right. Fair point. Sure. No. Yeah, if that's the case, then that 70% does seem like it'll be something. That definitely seems like it'll be a little something. You know, from the revenue of the game itself. But then you have to be like, oh, okay, well, you know, okay, I'm not even gonna say anything like that. But you know, would I say it's evil? Does Valve or Gabe deserve hate for the 70% split? I do think there is absolutely something to, you know, the revenue after, you know, publishers and things like that. Yeah, I don't know if that one's too crazy for me specifically. But you know, for other people, you know, I get it though. But you know what? I'm not the one making indie games, so it might be a little harder for me to like truly comprehend like how much that actually does hurt or how much like all this super means, I suppose. Because I mean, like, CP9 sympathy. Yeah, so, but I guess my next thought is, well, if if Steam's and, you know, Valve's, like, you know, revenue sharing was so bad. Oh, CP9, no sympathy, whatever. Is like really bad, then devs can just release on Epic, right? Because Epic is relatively well known. Somewhat similar vibes to Steam, definitely not as good, and you get a better revenue split. Like what's actually stopping people from just releasing things on Steam? I'm sorry, on Epic. I guess I don't actually understand that. Is it because people don't want to download Epic? Is that the only reason? Because as far as I'm aware, Valve isn't doing anything special to make you not just go somewhere else. No one wants to use Epic, so people don't want to use Epic yet. Okay, but why don't people want to use Epic? Because like I've used Epic because they give me free games. So whenever there's a free game, whatever, I go ahead and download that mug, nice and easy. Could you imagine having a present? Are you talking about when you're like buying the games or something? Like, what do you mean press a second button? Like I've used Epic and it does not seem bad. Why start new library when old library there already? What do you mean start? When you say start a new library, you would just be buying different games for your different platform, right? It's kind of like if you have like an Xbox or whatever, and you also have a PS5, or maybe you have like a Switch or whatever, and you have like a PS5 or whatever. Like some games you would buy on the Switch that you wouldn't buy on the PS5 and vice versa. Why are we replacing anything? Why can't wait? I'm sorry. Wait, I'm just confused. Like why is there a separate backlog? Epic had a horrific launch. It was missing a whole lot of features. I do remember that. No, I mean opening it. Oh, does it open weird? Basically, when Epic Game Store first launched, nothing worked and every single function was tedious. It seems like it's better now, I guess. Maybe they need to advertise that more. I guess when I think about, you know, Epic's. Oh, okay. I honestly, you could have just kept that up the whole time and I would just believed you, because I just don't know these things. Like, you know, you just have games in a different. As a matter of fact, it's actually easier on PC because like you literally just have another icon on your screen. You have a Steam icon and then you have the Epic icon. So just press the Epic icon if there is, you know, something on there. Like what are we even talking about? And like all the games you already have on Steam, they're not just going away. Like you can still use Steam. I don't get it. Why use two icon when I can have one? You got me. You got me. Why use two when you can have one? That's facts. That's true. You're right. You're right. Why would you use two when you can have one? Nah, that's facts. You're right. You're right. True. But you know what? Even easier. Why even open an icon at all? We can just have your games like in a folder and you just open the game up from there. You can just do that. I mean, that's literally how Steam got into it. They offer pretty much nothing you need. I guess. Hold on a second. Let me look up something real quick. Okay. So they were just first and didn't suck. Like when I think of a monopoly, right? I think of like, I don't know. I think of like, I don't know, something like Google. Something like Google, okay, whatever. Like Google sees some kind of competitor, something that could harm their business model. So they say, hey, I would like to acquire you. Then they acquire them. Or they essentially exclude whatever party they don't like and squeeze them out using like different tactics, like, I don't know, like giving like super duper, like, you know, I don't know, like exclusivity, like, oh, this game can only be played on Steam or whatever. We'll give you a crazy cut for Steam only or whatever. A Monopoly exclusive. Is it just that? It's just majority market share. Because I always thought Monopoly was just more, or was more what's it called? Malicious. Because I guess if this is a monopoly, this is the most virtuous monopoly of all time, I guess. They were just there first and didn't suck. It's not automatically malicious. Well, also Microsoft left the PC market to chase the console market too. And look where that got them, Fong. But when you have no competition, it tends to become malicious. But I guess, okay, so I guess a monopoly. So let's say, for example, let's say I'm the only supplier of chapstick. Okay, and nobody else exists. Okay, I made chapstick, and I make the, I'm sorry, there are some other people who make chapstick, but I make the best chapstick. I sell my chapstick for $2. This is my chapstick. All right, I control 80% of the market share, and there is like 20% of various other chapsticks that sell chapstick for like 50 cents to $1. I would be a monopoly just because I just did this, and I've just always been like this. Everybody liked my chapstick. My product is pretty good. It has generally pretty good quality, good safety features. But because my chapstick is the one with the most market share, I am a monopoly. Dang, that's tough. That's tough. So then that leads me to think, that leads me to believe that there could be some good monopolies, if that is the case. If monopolies are not all inherently bad. Or, I'm sorry, not all inherently malicious. We're just used to being late, but when you have no competition. So then are we saying that Valve is a good monopoly? Question mark. They are a monopoly smiley face. Is that I feel like that's the general consensus then. Everybody's like, yeah, Valve's monopoly, but like we're chill with that. At least that's the way that I'm getting the vibe. It's not the worst monopoly, I'll give them that. I guess what's a better monopoly if they're not the worst? A monopoly by circumstance? Yeah. I mean that's how it seems, right? Because like Epic is a very big company that I feel like Epic could rival Steam. They just have to make a better product. If Epic starts making a better product, I wonder if Steam will become a monopoly frowny face. But the question is, if they maintain that kind of vision once Gabe is gone. Remember, Howard, all of this is because we started talking about Gabe specifically. I feel like there's at least an 80 to 90% chance. There's an 80 to 90% chance they will become evil. Like, there are literally people, like, a while back, people were like, man, I sure hope Gabe doesn't die soon. Because I don't know what'll happen if he goes. Steam might turn bad within 5 years from that. Oh, they 100% will. Who knows? They've never had this. No genuine competitor has made an impact. If Epic just, literally all Epic needs to do is just look at Steam, copy, paste, and be like, hey guys, we have a good interface and we pay the people well. Come join us. It'd be the same as a wealthy family to me. It takes 2 generations at most for a family to lose their wealth. Hey, that's crazy. 2 generations is so short. Tim Sweeney really likes to prop himself against Valve like he's a competitor, but like it seems like Tim wants to, but I don't think he knows how to. I don't think he has the soul for it, you know? I have no faith that Epic will put more effort into making Epic Game Store a good platform. I think that's fair to believe, 100%. We have no reason to believe that they will, right? We have literally 0 reason to believe that. Tim likes Gen AI. Okay. But does he like using Gen AI? Yeah. Well, it's almost like saying, you know, okay. All right, you know what? Never mind. It's all bad. It's all bad no matter what. We'll forget my horrible analogy that I was going to make. He's already using it. Wait, really? Fortnite uses generative AI? Wait, when did they start doing that? Wait, what? What? Why haven't I heard about this? Oh. Interesting. Darth Vader voice support. You know, that case. Gave his consent. Yeah, I knew. I'm sorry. I knew about that one. I assume we're talking about like art. At least that's what I was assuming anyway. Oh, did you guys hear? Oh no. What's his name? The Google CEO is like Satya Nadella. What did he say? He said, "Hey guys, stop calling all AI slop. Like, you know, AI slop is, you know, it's scary for people, man. Like, you guys just got to stop saying that." Oh no. Oh wait, no. Wait, Google. Wait, no. I think it's Google, right? Wait, is it Microsoft or Google? I think it's Microsoft. That dude is a clown. That was a very clown. I literally know nothing about him, but I do know that was a clown statement. It's like maybe one day, you know, in like 10 or 20 years, maybe these CEOs will finally learn that you just shouldn't say stuff like that, you know? I'm still gonna call their Copilot slop. You know, I don't know what Copilot is. However, I do know I don't want it. I don't know why I know that, but I don't want it. Well, I just don't want Copilot, you know? Also, speaking of, hey, all of you guys in here who are not Mac and iOS users, are you guys on Windows 11 right now? Like, are any of you guys still on Windows 10? They're gonna shove it down everyone's throat for a while. Not me. And, you know, and all the people who don't have Linux, okay? Because I know there's probably one of you in here who has Linux. I'm on 11, I'm on 10 still. Okay. All right, so, okay, all right, Caleb, looks like I'm not alone. Because I'm also still on 10, and I low-key, I kind of don't want to go to 11. I just feel like it'll just be, a bother, you know? And last I heard, it is easily accessible, aka secure. Copilot can take snapshots of what you do in the background. Interesting. It's a vulnerability. I mean, can't you just like delete Copilot then? But I have to consider Linux pretty soon at this point. I mean, why do you have to consider it? You should just do it. And you know what? And you can just run a virtual machine so you can still get all the benefits of Windows. You run Linux, but you have your virtual machine, you're good to go. How do you run that? I have no idea. Okay, all right, you're on 11. Everybody's going to 11, but I am on 10. I think I'll have to move to 11 once there are no more security updates, because I believe they're still doing security updates for 10, even though they said they're done with it. I think they are still doing it though, if I remember correctly. I can't quite remember. Oh well. Okay, all right. I will be right back. I'm gonna go to the restroom, and then I'm gonna talk with my wife for a second. So I will be back soon. Oh no. Oh no. I hear that profile. It's like gotcha. Okay. All right. BRB. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Hey guys. Random question. Did did you guys know that whatchamacallit, that GameCube is like just like kind of high in price right now? Like a GameCube right now is going for like, let's see, like if you were to get a GameCube right now, bro, they're going for like 139 just for like a basic GameCube. Like why are they going for, yeah, that is surprising. Why? It's a GameCube. like what are we talking about? Why would the GameCube be this expensive? It has no reason to be this expensive. Like why is the GameCube so expensive right now? And you know, the good thing for me is I have a rare GameCube in my midst. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool for me. That means I could probably make like $300 to $400 off these GameCubes that I have. Also, the 3DS is going up. The 3DS, the new 3DS XL, and I think just the regular 3DS. 3DS XL. Yeah, those are going up in price too right now, which is weird. The Nintendo tax at work. I don't even know why there would be a Nintendo tax. What are we taxing? It's a console that people liked and thought was cool, and they sold well for as far as I know. The only thing I regret from the 3DS era was not getting the Monster Hunter 3DS, because that's probably my favorite looking new 3DS. And I really wish I would have got that one, because it's very, very cool looking. Video games are actually having we're actually having a piece of the gray one. Yeah, the Monster Hunter one, yes. Dog, I love this. I love this one. It's so good, man. Oh, I really wish, because back then it was like expensive, but I really wish I would have just like gotten it actually. Wait, what? You hated it? What? Why? It's so clean. Like, it says Monster Hunter 4 on it. It has the cool logo, the really cool logo, and then it has that sick silver look. You hated that? Really? Man, I like that one a lot. Like a lot. Like a lot. You know what? I low-key liked it. I low-key like it so much, I might. I like it so much, I low-key might buy it. New 3DS XL. Are these all the special editions that were made? Well, I'm sorry. Are these all of the 3DS XL like types that were made, I guess? Man. Oh, I really like the Majora's Mask one too. I thought the Majora's Mask one was like super duper cool. Those are the two that I like the most. When Sonic? That's a great question. We'll find that out later. Import a regular Nintendo 3DS from Japan. You have a Majora's Mask one sealed? What? I never got around to using. Wait, Adam, how much is that going for right now? How much is a sealed Majora's Mask going for? Because that sounds like it would be probably like 400 to 500. What a great gift. And Plate, I guess I could import. Well, I'm sorry, Plate. I don't just want a regular 3DS because I already have a 3DS. Look, it's literally right there where my thumb is. I have a 3DS. Like that's not the problem. But I really want the Monster Hunter, like that gray one. It's so clean. I have a Happy Home Designer AC one, but it has important Majora's Mask. No, a regular. Oh, you mean the small one? The smaller new Nintendo 3DS? I don't really rock with the small ones because I really like the form factor of the big one. Also, did the small ones have the C-stick nub? I don't know if they did or not. It goes for around 1,000. Adam, you're sitting on a band, my boy. Oh my god. Now, if only you would have got a second one, so you could sell the second one, you know? Yeah. So. Oh, are the face plates not swappable on the new Nintendo 3DS XL? No, I'm sitting on a backup 3DS. No, Adam. I meant a backup sealed Majora's Mask 3DS. No, only the regular. Gotcha. I also have this, like the OG 3DS. We have this one. It's cool. It doesn't turn on because it has been charged in like 100 years, but that is very, very cool. Oh wait, is there an SD? Oh, there's an SD card in here. Wait, what size is it? Oh, look, check it out. I can put PM on this. Wait. I can put P+ on this bad boy. Wait. You know, this DS is kind of nice and sleek. This is a great form factor, to be honest. It's a little old. I just gotta buff out some of these things in here. As a matter of fact, I think this was the 3DS that I got for my wife when we first started dating way back in the day. I got her Fire Emblem. And I think she played it for a bit. I don't think she got very far though. This I think this one might have actually been mine that I gave her. I think. That's on my Fire Emblem 3DS. I think the plastic is degrading enough. Hey, that's okay. Hey, you're probably sitting on some money though. Man, I should probably get a second 3DS. Yeah, you should. Like me. You should have got a second one like me, my boy. I got the red. I got the red one ready to go, going crazy. I even got a different stylus with it. I got a green stylus because it was cool. All right, it's sick. Good contrasting colors. Still in pretty good condition. What is that? Was that water? What is that? Is that like some kind of grease or something? What is that? Interesting. Well, I won't worry about that. Let's see. How do I turn this on? Okay, the button's ready. Oh wait, it still has power? Bro, do you know how long it's been since I've turned on this DS? Yo, it still has some power. Wait. Yo, look at that. What do I have in here right now? I have Pokemon Sun. Sounds like yours is degrading too. It might be. It low-key might be. Very, very cool. I do like myself a good DS. I think because I think I was doing some, well, one, I figured out how to do PK Hex stuff or whatever using like the steel driver stuff. And so I believe I was cloning or like importing Pokemon into Pokemon Sun when I was still into like doing some mild competitive stuff. So I was definitely in there. My NES regular 3DS XL is having issues too with the card reader. Really? That's actually surprising now, because I know at least I would assume like you probably take really good care of your stuff. So I wonder why the card reader is having issues. I wonder if it just needs to be like cleaned. God. Hey, if anybody ever wants to get me like a super cool, like unique gift or whatever, just get me the new Nintendo 3DS XL Monster Hunter 3DS. If anybody ever wanted to do something like that, because I would love that. Legitimately, I would just think that's so cool. I also, oh man, I also had a I had it in like an original Nintendo 3DS with the Legend of Zelda symbol on it. But I don't know what happened to that one. I think I might have sold it. And I kind of hate myself for that. I kind of hate myself for selling that deal, because I think that is what I did with it. Unfortunately. The cart readers just die. What do you mean they just die? They just die? That kind of sucks. Just dropped $500 on me. I'm just saying, if anybody ever wanted to do something cool like that, I think that would be super duper cool. I would love that. Think all these ones. Think of all the ones you could have. You just change one or two. Yes, Adam, I know. If I had just gotten a 4090 or a 4060 or a 3060 or whatever, that would be a lot less, and I can get like 5 or 6 DSs. You're right, but that's not what I did, okay? Oh, if I would have only gotten 2 4K OLED monitors, then you could have. Yeah, I could have, but you know what? I didn't do that, okay? And you know what? I don't regret my decision at all. I don't regret it, not one bit. Okay, potential man. My PC is not potential man, okay? My PC is great. And you know what? You know what I just saw? Apparently there is 6x frame gen now with 50 series GPUs. And you know who's got a 50 series GPU? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm getting 6x frame gen, all right? Yes, sir. And apparently it's pretty good. Apparently. Now, I will take Linus Tech Tips, you know, with a grain of salt, but it seems like apparently it's not bad. 3DS doesn't need a frame gen. You're right, because their games are locked at. Well, that's not true. Their games are not. I was gonna say they're locked at 30, but that's not true for all games. Those frames are all natural. You're right. You're right. They are all natural, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The 3DS is such a great console. What games do I have? Wait, I think I already said those games. I have. It's a lot of Pokemon. It's a lot of Pokemon. We have The Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, and Mario. And Monster Hunter. That's all I got down there. Oh, yeah, look, we got Monster Hunter there. We got some good stuff. Like, man, oh. I honestly really like how the new TXL felt. I low-key hated the 2DS XL because it felt blasphemous. Because I was like one of the 10 people in the world who actually liked the 3D feature on the 3DS and actively used it regularly. Like I made sure that it was on for all of my games, and I liked the way it looked. And so because of that, I was like, I could never get a 2DS. Why would I play this game without the 3D? And you know what I'll say? You know what I'll say? I say I'm still in the right. I think the 3D is great, and I think that's the way that all 3DS games should be played, with 3D. You want to find one of those at a yard sale? You could probably find one of those at a, whatchamacallit, at what's it called? On Facebook Marketplace. Let's see. If I were to look up a 2DS XL right now, God, dog. Oh, look at this. Here is a free 3DS XL Blue. Wait, what? Wait, this is crazy. Wait. Oh, wait. No, wait, never mind. I read the description and it says not free. Be reasonable with the offers. Okay, all right, you guys. I was like, this says free? I was like, what? Like, there's no way. Serious, basically. I can get you a DSi XL. Let's see. Nah, all these are. I can get you a 3DS XL for 123. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3. Trade only? What do they mean trade? What am I trading for? What are we talking about? Like, am I trading Pokemon cards? Like, what do you mean trade only? This is actually very, very. They're selling this 2DS for $400? What? Paying $120 in Funko Pops if you can fix my new 3DS? What is this? What what is Facebook Marketplace, dog? What is this? They just want a sealed copy of, dog. I was recently looking up how much a sealed copy of Earthbound is. I think when we were in college, I think it was like $200 or $300 or something like that. Now it's like $2,000. It's actually 10x. It's actually like, it's crazy. Why are people saying trade only? Like, what is this? Why are people saying trade only? I don't know this trend. Wait, is the 2DS XL selling for more than the 3DS? What? Wait, what? Wait, no way, right? Okay, no. Okay, never mind. I think it's less. I think. For someone closer to 10, no. Okay. Okay, I'm just not looking in the right place. Okay, all right, that should work. Wait, sealed Earthbound? Hold on a second. You know what? Let me just do this. Let me do this. Okay, all right, crazy, incredible. All right, let's see. Sealed Earthbound. Wait, where do you see 10K? Okay, wait, I saw 3K. I see this. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, this is different. This says complete in box. This is not sealed. Okay, well, wait, hold on a second. Wait, where do you see 10K though? I just don't think I'm looking in the right place, actually. Sealed copies are next to impossible to find. You know what? I'll do it. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go on Facebook Marketplace and I'm gonna find a sealed copy of Earthbound, and they're gonna be like, hey, trade only, and I'm going to trade my $10,000 PC. I think that'll be a worthy trade, you know? I'm sorry. I gotta sell my PC and the monitor, so then I'll just have to go back. I'll just have to go back to that one back in the bag. So well, like I just said, Howard, I was like, well, I'd have to sell the PC and the monitors, you know. And probably something else. One of these days, all right, I'm gonna buy a sealed copy of Earthbound. One of these days, or I'm gonna try and find one. All right, and it's gonna be crazy. I won't say it, but there will be signs. There will be signs that I might have purchased it. Maybe it'll be sitting up on a pedestal behind me. Oh, what is this? Complete inbox authentic player's guide. Scratch and sniff authentic. Whoo! 2,000. It sold this week? God, dog. All right, well, looks like I'm gonna have to do it. All right, guys. So don't let me forget. In 2 years, I'm going to get a complete inbox, authentic copy of Earthbound. No matter what it costs. It might not be sealed, but I will get a complete inbox. Just remind me in 2 years. Last one sold in 2024 is graded for 9,300. God, dog, that's almost as much as my PC and the monitors. Man, that's a lot of money for one item. But you know what? It's a collector's item, so you know people will do anything for collector's pieces. You know, honestly, if I was rich, bro, if I was rich, I would absolutely be buying all of these things. I'd rather have a sealed copy of it. No, you would. You would rather have a sealed copy of Earthbound. That is true. you would. Not me personally, I wouldn't, cause this PC, it now has more life. This is now going to be one of the best PCs. Just like flat, like just straight up. There's not gonna even be a way possible to like upgrade it pretty much at all for the next year or two, because it's gonna be impossible for anybody to actually get something, and companies aren't gonna actually make consumer grade stuff for us, like for the big stuff. Maybe like fans and stuff, but like GPU, nah. CPU, okay, yeah, probably. RAM, nah, you're not getting a hold of that. Your 5090 will be old in a year? No shot. No shot. You think Nvidia is gonna make another GPU while the AI craze is going on? I'm sorry. You think they're gonna make another GPU for a consumer to buy? No shot. I'm so confident in that. I don't believe a 6090 would even be released in the next 4 years. I'm confident that they will not make another consumer grade GPU for us to buy. So just on that alone, I will have the best GPU for at least the next 2 to 4 years, bare minimum. I suppose your potential man PC, nah. My PC is not potential, it's actualized result. Earthbound will outpace the 60. I don't disagree with what? Well, actually, hold on a second. That's just true. That's just true. You know why? Because if they did release 6090, it would be consumer grade. But they're not going to release it because they have no reason to, because they're doing all AI stuff. So we don't have to worry about that. We straight up don't have to worry about that at all, actually. If a 6090, all right, guys, so hear me out. If they announced the 6090, I don't think I would care about it unless unless it is a substantial raw increase in power from the 5090. If it's like a 5% increase from the 5090, no, I couldn't do it. No matter how many frames they want to generate, I wouldn't do it. Can't even get through this. No, no, okay, I wasn't considering it. I was making sure I chose my words properly, okay? I was making sure I said the correct thing, okay? Like, I just can't see myself being like, oh, wow, I need this GPU because now it has 8 frames native generation. Like, what does that mean to me? Now, I will say there is a little asterisk because there is a slight possibility where games become so unoptimized that you quite literally need the highest frame gen to actually play the game well. And if that's the case, then I might be forced to get something like a 6090. I don't assume that will be the case, but you know, I just have to throw that caveat in case it's needed, you know? Yeah, I just have to throw that one in there real quick. I think we're going down that path before the AI craze. Games being so unoptimized that you need frame gen. I don't think we're going down that path. These specs aren't getting better. I mean, like, nah, you're right. I was gonna say, oh, but they're trying, and it's crazy because like the best example I can think of poor optimization is Monster Hunter Wilds for PC. Because for console, it ran great for me, but for PC, I heard it was rough. I heard it was rough. 007 has 32 gigabytes of RAM as recommended for 1080 60. 007? Oh, the new 007? The one that's coming out in like a few weeks. The one that's coming out next year. And you said it needs 32 gigabytes of RAM for 1080 60? $1080 60? Oh, that's rough. I don't think they fixed optimization for Wilds on PC. I believe they fixed a decent bit of it, but they're still having issues though. They're supposed to fix it this month, last I checked. I heard they did stuff before that fixed stuff for a lot of people, but not enough. Performance target. Minimum PC. Okay. 1080 at 1080. What are we talking about? 1080 30. What are we talking about? Okay. Recommended. NVIDIA 3060 Ti. Okay. I mean, oh, nah, that's crazy. It's crazy just for that to be at 1080s, at 1080 60. That's crazy. Well, no, that wouldn't affect me because I would be playing this game at 4K 120. Yes, sir. That's the power of the 5090. That is crazy though. You're not buying that game. You're right. I'm not, because I actually don't think I care about 007. Like a lot of people really like 007, and I just don't think I ever got it. I guess he's just a really cool spy, but I guess he just wasn't cool enough for me. I'll be playing it on PS5 6 months after it comes out. Why 6 months? Assuming it goes out in price. I mean, it's made by IOI, so it's probably good. 4K. No, okay, it won't be 4K 30. It's gonna be 4K 120. And then I'll use frame gen to boost it up to 240. That game's gonna launch broken. You don't believe in it at all? You don't have any belief. Literally zero belief. Ugh. Let's see. Where's my mark? Okay, yeah. Yeah, 240. I did until we. I mean, that was like the beta or whatever. That was like the alpha. You know, we shouldn't judge it based on what we saw in that trailer. Okay. Now, however, I think they released more gameplay, and okay, I guess that's what you're talking about. You're talking about that other gameplay they released. That was just some. They were just getting ready, man. Like that was still beta. That was don't even worry about that, okay? Don't even worry about that. The game's gonna come out and it's gonna be cool. You know what Miyamoto said, okay? A rushed game is bad, but a game that is delayed to be good can be great, or something like that. They took the old GTA 6 day. They're like, oh, this date's up for grabs now. Let's go. Bro, isn't it crazy that GTA 6? You know what? GTA 6 coming out in 2028. Tell that to Metroid Prime 4, Miyamoto. Now, from what I've heard from Metroid Prime 4, when whatchamacallit, when Retro Studios came in to like finish Metroid Prime 4, they didn't actually start from zero. They had to start from like, I guess, the remnants of the concept from the other team. And I guess that's what took them so long, because they had to work with that. Who actually cares about GTA 6? Plate, come on. Come on, Plate. What are you talking about? Who actually cares about GTA 6? So many people care about GTA 6. So many. It is projected to be the highest selling game or whatever of all time. We got 5 billion sandbox games already. And none of them are GTA. Except for 5, which came out 13 years ago. Which is still making money, mind you. Still making money, mind you. So yeah, I think GTA 6 is... I think it's still gonna make a whole lot of money. We do not remember the GTA 5 launch. Do we not remember the... I had to wait 2 hours to get a copy. At 2 in the afternoon. I don't remember the GTA 5 launch because I didn't care about GTA. I was not part of the craze at all, so I didn't have to go through that for me personally. But I know it sold gangbusters. I do know that much. I know that. I got it like 10 years later for like $15 or something like that. Because the heiress was like, oh man, yeah, we're gonna play GTA 5 online. I'm like, all right, bet. And we did it like a few times, and then we didn't do it anymore. And that was it. I don't know. GTA, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Because GTA seems like it would be the kind of game for me. It's kind of free, you kind of do whatever you want, but it just didn't like. It just didn't stick with me. Like when I was a kid, you know, oh wow, look, I get the 5-star with the cops. That's fun. But then as I got older and I learned there were missions and there's actually a game to be played, I was like, yeah, I don't really care. Whatever. It just never, like GTA in general, just never vibed with me once I learned there was a game behind it. GTA 5 didn't have as much sauce as 4. I have no idea if it had sauce or not. All I know is people seem to love 5 the most. 4 was the last one I enjoyed. This is going in a different direction that I would personally like. What is the direction of GTA? Is it like high style game? Like, I don't even know what GTA is like even really about. If I'm honest, like I don't know. I would rather have more output from Rockstar. Would you rather have more output from Rockstar at lower quality? I say lower quality. Well, actually, no, I would say that, right? Because like all their games are high quality. I think anyway, right? Like every single one of their games just have a lot going for them, and people love them and play them, and they have just like a lot that's going on. Rockstar gets too much time and spends it on literal BS. Do they? Do they spend it on too much BS? I mean, it sounds like they're just making one really big game. I think they're taking perfectionism to an extreme. I mean, isn't that what gamers want? Gamers want perfect games. They don't want imperfections in their games. Because if they have an imperfection, then they will complain about it to no end. Like, for example, this game, GTA 5 could be the best game ever. But you better believe, if it doesn't have an FOV slider, the game's getting crucified on the spot. Wow, they spent all this time, spent all this money, and I can't even get an FOV slider? I hate GTA, I hate Rockstar. They're nothing but a bunch of money shills. like, okay, all right. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but like, they can put it in later. I shouldn't have to wait for them to put it in later. I should have done it immediately. Like there's too many goblins. It doesn't matter. So yeah, Adam, they have to be perfectionists, okay? They have to. Otherwise, the goblins are gonna come out. Remember when the horse balls shrank? I do remember seeing a YouTube video that mentioned that. And I was like, but why? I think they and other AAA games spend too much time and stuff like where instead of making a game. I think we've gotten to a point where if we don't have things like that, then people will think it's of lesser quality. Like, for example, if they release GTA 6 and they don't have a feature like that, they're like, bro, in Red Dead Redemption, we had this with our horses. Okay, but in GTA 6, look, that's just a regular horse. Like, bro, they didn't add anything. Like, this one we waited 10, 13 years for. I can't believe this. You know, like, once you start making stuff like that, it's very hard to take stuff like that out, you know? You got to keep building on it. Just more and more and more. That's why I think the next big thing in gaming, it's not going to be like, you know, graphics or frame rates. It's going to be some physics-based thing. It's going to be some all-inclusive physics-based and like real-time mission generating thing or something like that. Nah, people overlook details like that. People only overlook details like that in the beginning, but once all of that beauty has worn off and they've been playing it for a while, and somebody says something negative about the game, people will talk about all the bad things about the game. They're making games you play for the rest of your life, and that's just not what I'm interested in. You know, Adam, I agree with that. I'm really not super interested in that. Like, as much as I would love to be, I'm just not super into live service games. Like, even if the game is fun, I'm just not willing or ready or wanting to like be locked into something forever, I guess. You know? They just want something memorable. You know what, Howard? That's a good point. I think if they have something memorable, pretty much anything can get overlooked until there's a spark that says X thing is bad, and in which case nobody thinks for themselves and they will say thing is bad. But tons of people are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, a lot of people I know are like really into that. And you know what? I can't even really fault them, because like when I think about some of these games, I'm like, well, these are kind of fun games. So like I get it. Like I'm not even gonna lie, I do get it. And I'm sure there could be a game like that for me in the future. It just has to be the right game to be made, but I feel like that'd be pretty hard for me. I'm just not interested in that right now. I'm not wholly against live service games, but they do tend to get overzealous. They do. That is 100% true. And yeah, I'm also not interested in, again, like, you know, like I said, I get it. Like, you know, it makes sense to me. It's just not what I want right now, but you know, the right game could come along and I just get put in a chokehold. I just get cooked, bro. I don't know what that would look like or what that kind of game would be, but it would have to be something like, I think the closest I've been is Destiny. I think that's the closest live service game. I don't know. Is Monster Hunter considered a live service game? Was that not Destiny for you? So it was when I was younger. But when I say when I was younger, like when I was like in college for like a good little bit. But Destiny 2 never pulled me like that. Like, you know, I had some good little stints, but it was never like that. Destiny 1 had me like that. That was like my first experience like having that, but you know, it definitely doesn't have that hold on me anymore. And I haven't had anything like that since. And it's actually crazy because like I'm not like the biggest fan of first person shooters like in general. And that was definitely like a first person shooter, but like, you know, it was good. It was fun. It just, you know. But I'm talking about now. Like I'm just not interested in like in that now. But I think I could get back into Wilds. because right now I'm not playing Wilds, and there's really no reason for me not to. I was like, yeah, I think I'm just done with Wilds for now. Really fun game. Yeah, I was having a good time. Maybe I think I'm just waiting for the next like super big expansion, or maybe I'm just waiting for people to play with, because you know, I just don't have anybody to play Wilds with me. You know. Well, actually, I have like one person that I could play with. I could probably pull up with him and play at any time. But you know, I kind of want to play with a big group of people. I am on Wilds at this very moment. You know, Wilds is crossplay yeah, it is crossplay. Yeah, you're right. I could just play with you, Plate. I could just play with you. That is fact. And you know what? I could convince Tyreek to get Monster Hunter. I could convince him. And then it could be us three. And then I'm sure we can get one more San Antonio person who likes Wilds on. He has like a day before it goes off sale. How much is it right now? I'm assuming you're talking about Steam, because he only has a PC and a Switch, I guess. I guess I can see right now. 40. I was gonna say, I was like, oh man, maybe I should get Wilds for PC, but no, I'm not gonna get Wilds for PC. I have no reason to get Wilds for PC. That's still kind of expensive. $40? I don't know. I feel like $40 for Monster Hunter Wilds is. I feel like that is a good price. 70 is a lot. 70 is a lot. You're right. Isn't it 2 years old now? No. It just came out. Oh wait. Oh wait. Hold on. Wait. No. It just came out last year. Yeah. It came out in February 2025. Yeah. I was like, wait, did it? I was like, no. Yeah, it came out in February, so it's not even a year yet. Monster Hunter Wilds was just so much fun. I'm just so sad it was marred by whatchamacallit, by performance issues on PC. Cause I feel like that really hampered a lot of things. And you know what? I guess people just don't like Wild, just like, I guess as a con. I don't think they like how it's presented. But you know, I think it's really cool. However, I will say, even though I like Wilds a lot, there's something about Monster Hunter World that's like, Monster Hunter World has some magic, you know? I don't know what it is. It might be the way they laid out their environment. It might be the way you actually search for the monsters. I don't know. Monster Hunter World just has some magic, man. World's magic that it doesn't though. It's really, really good and fun. Even though Wild is out, I still like World a lot. Like, I think World is super cool. The other big complaint I saw is that secret making hunting worthless. Does your secret make hunting worthless? I wouldn't say that it's just the secret that makes it worthless. I would say it's the entire, it's like the entire mechanic in the game, you know? Because like, let's say the secret, it wasn't in the game or whatever. No, I mean, maybe kind of. Well, okay, so in like, if they just got rid of the secret and they just had the hunter do it, it would be like the same thing. It's like a whole mechanic, you know? Now, however, I will say having the secret or whatever, the secret, it does make the game a lot easier just in general, and that, in my opinion, is a bit of a negative, to be honest. Because, like, you know, you get knocked down, but you can call the secret, and it can pick you up while you're on the ground. You can drink all your potions while you're on the secret or whatever. You know, avoiding the monster entirely. It makes the game easy. I will not lie at all. World dumbed down too much, and it felt bad. Man, is that what you thought? Man, you thought it felt bad? Oh, and insect. I mean, insect glade might have felt bad, but that's whatever. I thought the game felt great. It's the only game where when too many things were popping up on screen, I would actually gain performance. It was so weird. Like, whenever there was like a lot going on screen, like all these particle effects, everything happening or whatever, the frame rate would suddenly go up on PlayStation 4, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Why does it do that? They need to go back to making individual areas. No. I very much so enjoy the interconnected world. I don't need us to go back to individual zones or areas. Nope. World felt super bad because Generation Ultimate was out at the same time to use it. GU was sick. Yeah, Generation Ultimate was really, really good. 100%. Oh, wait, no, that's for Ultimate. We're Generations. Do I have Generations? I should have, right? Oh yeah, there it is. See, look at that. Look, we got Generations right here, baby. Now, I don't have Double Cross, which was the Switch version, but it's fine. So was Rise. Man, you know what? I don't know what it was about Rise, but no, actually, I know exactly what it was. Like, I could not get into Rise. Like, I love Monster Hunter, as we can see. I've played many of them, but for whatever reason, I just couldn't get into Rise. There was just something about it that just didn't feel great. One big thing was the oh, I have it on PC. I've already played it on PC, okay? I had to buy, well, actually I had it on Game Pass at first. And I already played it. Where you can actually get 60. I've already done that, okay? It was the tower defense or whatever. I really did not like that. Like, I didn't like that at all, actually. The wire bugs are really cool. Though they were the coolest thing about the game. And that's a mechanic that I wish was in all the Monster Hunter games going forward, but obviously we can't have it every single time. Wire bugs are sick though, but I don't know. Rise it didn't capture me. And I think a lot of it had to do with the tower defense game. Cause I know you have to do that to progress. And it was just something that I was just not interested in doing, to be honest. And that was a real turnoff for me. I won't lie to you, like, at all. It was very, very annoying. So to me, it's like World, like Rise was out, but I was still playing World because it was very good. But yeah. Wait, play. Oh, never mind. I don't think World is cross-play. Cause I was gonna say if it was cross-play, if you have World play, we can just we can do some hunts together in World. Like, that would be sick. Like, not Wilds, World. Yeah, World isn't cross-play. It's only I only have it on console too, so it's a little whatever. I wonder what the next portable version of Monster Hunter will be. Like, do you think they're gonna like release another one on the Switch, or are they just done with like the portable version? Because like Rise is like the portable version of Monster Hunter, right? World is the only monster I don't have downloaded. Man, that's crazy. I just love World so much. But however, I guess, you know, I am the kind of guy that really loved Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate because that was my first Monster Hunter game. So I may be looking at it with little nostalgia, little rose-tinted glasses, but I think 3 Ultimate was actually incredible. 4 Ultimate was also incredible and obviously obviously. The next portable Monster Hunter is Outlanders. Outlanders. What? Oh, it's the mobile game. I was like, what? Oh, and it kind of looks like World. Oh, should I get Outlanders? Should I be playing this right now? Dang, play. I didn't know the game looked like this. Wait. Should I be getting... It's a gacha game. Is it fun? Is it at least fun? Yo, what's good, Gene? How's it going? Mon Hunt isn't worth playing after the story is done. I disagree. Oh, it's not out yet. Oh, I thought it was out. Okay. And I'm gonna have to disagree with that, Gene, okay? Because I think Monster Hunter really gets started after the story. And I say that as a guy who routinely stopped after beating the story. Routinely. That is a thing. But the post game is very fun and cool. Okay? All right? Don't come in here besmirching Monster Hunter. Just like you did with Celeste. First of all, okay? I said it once, I said it twice, I said it 10 times, and I'll say it again. Celeste is not dead, okay? All right? As long as I'm alive, Celeste is going to happen. As long as I'm alive, Celeste is going to happen, okay? You guys just have to believe, okay? Just believe. There's no reason to not believe in Celeste, okay? Now, have I been putting it off for a while? Yeah, I have. But that doesn't mean it's not happening, so be ready for that. All right, you guys are gonna be shocked when it happens, guaranteed. 100%. You're at this point? Why are you counting the days? Why are you counting the days, okay? All right? It'll be here. Patience, grasshopper, patience, okay? You know what they say, patience is a virtue. Okay. Celeste is worth to count the days. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I promise. I promise. Okay, cool. I think I've yapped quite a bit. Now the real question is, for the rest of this stream, for the next 30 minutes, should we... Oh, what? But yeah, it's just grinding for grinding's sake. I don't see the point of posting. You know what, Gene? I kind of agree with that statement and sentiment. I think Monster Hunter is slightly different, but that's only because they give you, like, at least with the newer Monster Hunters, they give you like actual story to go with it, right? It's not just go kill the big monster. Most of the time it's like It's like, whoa, this thing is a big deal, bro. You gotta investigate. You gotta figure out what's going on with this. And so that makes you want to like go find out what's going on. And also it's like you're grinding to kill the next big monster generally until you kill the super big demon black dragon, you know, faded monster or whatever. And then the game is over. I enjoyed the hammer. It goes bonk. The hammer does go bonk. I can't really get into like a whole lot of the other weapons. I'm a dual blade man and I like longsword. They call me anime man. They call me Animan. But man, that can only go so far. It only does go so far. You know? Like there's only so many monsters they have in the game. So it's really just go until you beat the actual, like, basically Monster Hunter is like fighting all of like the end bosses of the game or whatever. And it's like, all right, cool, you have this end boss. Now fight this until you get to the super boss. Like fight all these like increasingly stronger end boss monsters until you get to the big monster boss or whatever. Like that's the super boss. But no, but I do 100% get it. Like when I look at it objectively, it is just kind of like keep grinding, right? I get it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I will not lie to you. But it's very, very fun to a lot of people like me. And that's cool. But I get your perspective though. You would like Longsword. Longsword is cool. Longsword is so sick. It does good damage, has iframes on everything. You can do cool combos with it. I like Longsword. If I had to do another weapon, I'd probably try and do like Insect Glaive, because Insect Glaive has like super sick movement stuff. And it seems pretty free flowing. So I'd probably do that. Honestly, I thought you'd be an INS. What's INS? Thought you would be an INS. Oh. Oh, okay. I was like INS. I don't know an acronym for that one. Yep. Yeah, I would do Insect Glaive because it is very, very cool looking, very, very free flowing. But dual blade's my main. You literally can't go wrong with dual blades. Do it all except block and parry. All right, they're fast. They do a lot of damage. You can do stuff with elemental. You can do elemental or raw damage, but they definitely excel with elemental damage. Their base maneuvers are truly unmatched. Okay, they are peak. They are amazing. They're so good. Dual blades are the best weapon in the game, bar none. All right, chat. We got about 24 minutes. Should I do a tier list? Or should I play Sonic? Or should I yap? Remember where you couldn't join the quest till the cutscene was done? No, you're right, Plate. No, you're right. That was the one thing we hated the most about World. And it was very, very insulting and funny when you would go to whatchamacallit? Like the what's his name? That one boss. The one who made all the sound or whatever, the gold monster that, you know, made a whole bunch of sound and wind and stuff or like whatever like that. You can go into that cutscene with your friend and they would show both of you in the cutscene. That actually made me mad because that shows that they could have done that the whole time. I think you should get into Isaac. You know what, Gene? It's actually funny that you mentioned that because I was just recently watching some content about Binding of Isaac. And you know what? It looks interesting and it looks pretty fun. And so like, I would not be opposed to like to Binding of Isaac. But there are so many. There's like the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, the Binding of Isaac Repentance, Afterbirth, Afterbirth Plus, just the original Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the like there are so many. Like which one do I even get? No, not Call to Ra. Not Call that's the super gold one or whatever. What's his face? Shar Ishvalda. That was his name. Shar Ishvalda. That one. The solution here is to play Hades 2. I mean, I'm already gonna get Hades 2. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna buy Hades. Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna buy Hades 2 for the Switch 2. Cause I loved Hades 1. The best thing to do is to get, okay, we're not getting everything. Oh, wait, why is the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus $35? And why does it have mixed reviews? What's the mixed? Oh, it literally just breaks. Oh, and that was literally just in December of 2025. Okay, so it seems like the game is actually broken, so I probably shouldn't buy it. Though it has the eyes. Shar Ishvalda is kind of scary though. Shar is kind of scary. Get up to Afterbirth. Let's see. If I look at Afterbirth, well, I mean, like it says Afterbirth Plus is like, oh wait, Afterbirth is DLC. So I guess I need the base game. Oh wait, buy the Blue King collection. Oh, never mind. Okay, buy the Binding of Isaac Rebirth complete bundle. Okay. Rebirth, Repentance, Afterbirth. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's see. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Okay. Okay, so the Binding of Isaac Rebirth is going for $15 right now. And if I buy the full bundle, I just get it for $35. Also, Afterbirth Plus is free. What? Afterbirth Plus is... Oh yeah, it literally says NA, but I guess you need the actual game in order to play it. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think I can consider the Binding of Isaac. But you know what? Honestly, I think I'd probably... I don't even know if I would get it for PC. I feel like this is a Switch kind of game, right? The Binding of Isaac. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe this is more of a PC kind of game. I would play with you if you got it. Oh, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. And I appreciate that. One word, mods. You know what? I gotta justify this PC somehow. So I think I would probably get it for PC. Because it does look interesting and pretty cool. And I don't believe I've ever played it at all. I don't think so. $10,000 PC to play Isaac. No, okay, it's a $10,000 PC to play Pokemon Diamond, okay? All right. I need it to play Gen 4 Pokemon because obviously I can't do it with my other PC. Obviously it couldn't do it. That's even worse. Bro, it was crazy. But I think with all this extra power, I think I can do everything that I ever needed to do now. I don't think there will be any issue, like, at all. I think. Well, actually, you know what? I have a question for you, Gene. What is so enticing about the Binding of Isaac? Because like I've seen it so much, and people just talk about it. Like people love this game. Like, what makes this game like so? I don't know, revered. Making game-breaking builds. Learning the items and how they interact. You know, I feel like, okay, so like for example, what makes this game different than like Enter the Gungeon? Because I feel like Enter the Gungeon has all of that, and then like plus it looks better to me anyway. Because you know you get tons of items that do stuff together. I love Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon is such a great game. Dark humor. I guess Enter the Gungeon doesn't really have like super dark humor. It's like light dark humor, you know? It's like light gray humor. Yes, sir. What's good, Tyreek? Just in time. Ooh, my boy. Here for 22 months? Oh my God. Thank you for the resub, my boy. Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, appreciate it, my boy. Hey, yo, Tyreek, if I convinced you, would you get Monster Hunter Wilds and play with me and Plate? Isaac has total 721 unique items between the DLCs. Let's see. How many unique items are in Enter the Gungeon? Let's see. It looks like there are just 271. So you know what? That's a lot less. That's a lot less. You try it? Okay. All right. We'll see what we can do. According to Plate, the game is like $40 right now on Steam, but to be honest, I probably wouldn't even buy it right now. You know, I hear the performance isn't even great on PC, so yeah, I'd probably just hold on for now. But we will activate you like a super soldier in the future. I didn't mess with roguelikes before Isaac. Do you mess with more now, or is it just Isaac? God. Enter the Gungeon is so good, bro. It's so good. Oh wow, they have a cheat sheet for the Binding of Isaac. That's very, very cool. I'm going to try to play some Hades when I get done with Isaac. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, hey, wait, Hades 1 or Hades 2? I'm assuming Hades 1 since you didn't say 2. I'm assuming. I would also heavily, if you like The Binding of Isaac, I heavily recommend Enter the Gungeon. Hades 1, I don't want to. Okay. I highly recommend Enter the Gungeon. As a matter of fact, I low key, if you like The Binding of Isaac a lot, I think you might like Enter the Gungeon even more than Hades. Hades 2 is a thirst trap for me. What do you mean it's a thirst trap for you? What do you mean by that? Hate that you hate Enter the Gungeon? They just stole Nuclear Throne and made it theirs. What is Nuclear Throne? Let me see if I can find the roguelike that people forget. Uh-oh. It came out before. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. It was, yeah, Enter the Gungeon came out like 5 months after this. It came out like 5 months. So, you know, I don't think they just stole it, you know? But it does look pretty fun, though. Hectate muscle. Okay, so you're talking about the character. In my brain, I was like Hades 2, the game itself. But okay, you mean specific? Okay, I understand. Much more stylish and cool than Enter the Gungeon. I don't know. Enter the Gungeon is pretty cool and stylish. It was an early access for 2 years. Oh, okay. Well, well, there goes my theory. Oops, oopsie. Oopsie. I didn't know that. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Nuclear Throne was at AGDQ yesterday? What? They just had a run of this? Oh, wait. Okay, this game looks pretty cool. Looks like Enter the Gungeon was very inspired by this game. And that studio was shut down, and we got Gungeon instead. What? Okay, don't say it like Gungeon is a bad game, okay? Gungeon is good. Gungeon is a fun, good game. It's an amazing game, actually. I'll say it. Enter the Gungeon is actually an amazing game. There's just so much you can do. There's so much whatchamacallit? There's so many possibilities with all your. It's a fraud. And if it's a fraud, then it's the best fraud I've ever seen. It's a fraud better than. It's an amazing fraud. That's all I'll say. Okay, because that game is. I put so many hours into that game. It's so good. And like there are so many secrets and stuff that you can do. Like, how can you hate the game? How can you hate the game, man? You wouldn't if you played Nuclear Throne. Are you telling me? Let me see. How much Nuclear Throne? Nuclear Throne. Didn't you say these devs went out of business? This mug is like $12, bro. It's $12. If you did before. Oh. Okay. That explains a lot of why I don't like Gungeon. You literally have No, okay? That is not why you don't like Gungeon. Okay? You're just saying that, okay? You want to just hop in and just hate something that I like, okay? Gungeon is a good game. I don't know what we're saying. Okay, you know what? You know what's another good game? Windblown. Windblown is a cool game. That game is really fun. I played Nuclear Throne. All right, whatever. Okay, everybody apparently, you know, has played all these games and all these things or whatever, but whatever, I guess. Okay, I guess I'm the only one who likes fun things around this place. But yeah, if you haven't played Windblown, I say give it a shot. It's a cool game. It's very, very flashy. And it has cool movement. Oh, but it is an early access though. So be aware of that, I guess. Okay, all right. I think that might be it for me tonight. I don't really have a lot going on tonight. I just kind of want, you know what? I just wanted to like have a little break from Sonic, you know, have a little break day in here, you know. I don't want to burn you guys out from too much Sonic all the time. So, you know, we have a little fun. You know, we goof around a little bit, but tomorrow it's Sonic Day. Tomorrow we are playing Unleashed as God intended on an Xbox 360. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I have not played the Xbox version before. So in the Xbox version, you get stages, or you get different stages. You have an open world. It looks better. And I think that's it. Boomer, okay. Not a boomer. How about that? Not really. As a matter of fact, Pat, I would say I will never be a boomer. Okay? Because boomers were born many, many years before me. So how about that? Okay? How about you call me a millennial? Like I am. But okay. That'll be it from me, guys. I will be back. Oh, I may be to stream late tomorrow because I gotta help Grammy. I gotta help my grandmother with some stuff before stream. So stream might start around 7:30, potentially 8. Hopefully not that late, but it might start a little bit later. But we will be playing Sonic tomorrow, so be excited for that. Sonic Unleashed. All right. Okay, that's it. I'm done. You guys have a fantastic night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Later.